The case of missing Emmerdale schoolgirl Amelia Spencer, played by Daisy Campbell, will be solved next week when Daz Spencer, Mark Jordon, finally tracks down his biological daughter and her kidnapper. But the result will not be what fans expect, when Daz is set to be arrested, again. Next week's Emmerdale will see Daz get a chance to rescue Amelia after she went missing earlier this month. In upcoming episodes, Daz arranges a meeting with Beth, Annabelle K., who has demanded ransom money in exchange for Amelia's safe return. But before he meets, he forces his way into the garage and steals a spanner, arming himself for the face-to-face meeting, as he has no idea the age, gender or build of the kidnapper is. When he arrives at the agreed meeting point, Daz will be surprised to see a young, petite woman with Amelia. Later that day, seeing her biological father, Amelia defies Beth and sneaks out of the house to make her escape, leaving Beth panicking. But the tense situation explodes when Beth sees Daz has come armed. Thinking she's about to be attacked, she flees and tells a torn Amelia to run. After running in hot pursuit, Beth tries to convince Amelia she is better off without her family and reveals Daz is her father and cannot be trusted. While Emmerdale bosses are keeping tight-lipped about the outcome of this big moment, Daz will be arrested once again. As Daz protests his innocence to the police, will Carrie, Laura Norton, Dan, Liam Fox, and Bernice, Samantha Giles, think he is behind the kidnapping? Or will the truth about Beth's involvement be revealed at long last? Speaking to Radio Times, actor Mark Jordon discussed his storyline. Daz knows the police won't be on his side because no matter how much he pleads his innocence, everything keeps pointing back to Daz. There's also the small matter of raising the ransom money, which also raises Dan's suspicions of a sibling. Mark said, Daz asks the family for cash but Dan is convinced it's one of his scams and there is no ransom. He's trying to get money together to disappear. So Daz is left with only a couple of illegal options. Meanwhile, Bad Boy Kane Dingle, Jeff Hordley, and Moira, Natalie J. Robb, could be headed for some intense trouble on the soap following the arrival of her son Maddie. In last night's double bill, Moira finally reunited with her daughter Hannah Barton, but it came at a price. Unable to comprehend her youngest child had chosen to undergo a change to become her son instead, and calling himself Maddie, Ash Palmisciano, Moira was left incredibly upset on the soap. Struggling to hide her emotions about the decision, fans saw Moira refusing to make peace with Maddie and instead launched into a rage about him seemingly abandoning the family in its hardest times. Will Moira be able to reconnect with her son? And how will Kane handle the situation? Emmerdale airs weeknights at 7 p.m. on